So I don't even know where again. Okay, I'm trying to be as fair as possible to these monsters, and I'm not even going to complain about this thing. But like, I lost a few subscribers. I'm not sure why. I mean, I can guesswork. It's I'm being too political, which brings us to Scoville, who decided to do some very explicitly political commentaries on his channel, even though he says on the channel. This is from 6 months ago. I'm directly citing his own channel. There are four simple rules here on the lifeboat. It's now the loveboat, whatever. In the comments and in the live chat, we don't discuss politics ever. Right. Right. So anyway, I'll just get the background real quick. Mamdani, a candidate, now he's been elected, was running as a socialist in New York, and he won. He won pretty decidedly against Andrew Cuomo and the old guard. And there have been so many panics from the conservative channels, the usual suspects, right? Matt Walsh, the Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro, the apocalypse is coming. I was thinking about doing a commentary on this, just those normal channels, but I'll be real quick. There is no, guys, I'm literally living not next to New York, but close to it. There aren't these major riots. There's not this like apocalypse. They're just lying to you. So anyway, so Scoville's getting in on the act. And I just find this hilarious that only a few months ago he's like, no politics. I will have no politics. Now, I'm going to get brutal. It was pretty clear he was pro MAGA. It was pretty clear he was pro Trump. You know this for a fact because as a part of the long con and the video responses back and forth, basically, Reese shared some of his messages. And he was pretty angry that he was supporting Trump and a lot of his right anti-immigrant stances, and his people on his channel didn't like that, and they were pushing back. And he says, "You're all a bunch of idiots." So this is a guy who says, "Don't discuss politics." He discussed politics anyway, right? And he was like, "You're stupid. I know what I'm doing. I love my Trumps." Okay, so it's never really been a secret that he's a MAGA Trump guy. I will have to be honest, though, in the interest of just being fair play, he's made enemies with Nazis. So usually the Trump people and the Nazis get along. But he's had the bad luck of being the pro-Trump guy who has problems with Nazis. There you go. There you go. Now try to get to his commentary, which was beyond that stupid. I'm trying to listen in good faith. So he's accusing Mamdani and the voters of New York, voter fraud. This has been poisoned. I don't believe he got elected. And that's fine. You can be skeptical of elections and politicians and all that. I'm just finding it curious. So he thinks this election there was voter fraud to bring in the socialists. Is he going to question the election that brought in Trump? No, no, no. So it's Mamdani that's getting him all the Muslim communist socialist. Oh no! Oh God, my Trump, my Trump. And people are pointing out this is getting less views. So usually when he does Diddy and Andrew, which is also hilarious given his criminal background. Oh God, you did him. I'm so disgusted. Why? Because he took your baby oil? I don't know. So it's just a complete fraud channel. But good or bad, when he does Diddy, he gets more views. So he's not technically doing this for the money. He's getting some views on this, but it's not even his own audience really enjoys his content to that degree. In fact, one person dared to push back. So this is Julie. People can breathe better today. Thank God there will be change. Better than what was there. Geez, get a grip, guy. And his response is, "You are an idiot, but thanks for watching." Wow, I thought it was the love boat. That doesn't sound like a lot of love, at least to me.
That I promise you were absolutely poisoned. This guy is a danger to the United States of America, and most assuredly, he is a danger to New York. Now, I'm going to get all kinds of emails from people who say, well, you hate the guy because he's a Muslim. I hate the guy because he's a moron. For real, I don't hate him. I hate his politics.
I mean, this guy's really scummy. I don't even mind that, but he's literally committed to Mamdani's dumb, but Trump is super smart. Good luck winning that argument. Okay. And I kid you not, after this small bit of bigotry and stupidity, he then goes on to saying, oh, and people say get rid of prisons, they're dumb. And he cites what did this even happen? Somebody robbed a bank in New York, and then he got out, and then he robbed another bank. You want to know what he went to jail for? This lifelong criminal? Robbing banks. So he's literally saying, I shouldn't be let out. Keep me in jail. I agree. They should have kept you in jail. But I was like, but you're out of jail. Are you going to go back to jail voluntarily? Well, that's the grift. That's the grift. So it's a more interesting question of psychology. I mean, he is what he is. He's scummy. He's a liar. He's a fraud, and he targets women in particular. But you got to think about the right wing brain. It's like, so you yourself think you should be in jail, but you're not in jail. Like, how does that cognitively work? How do you process information? I also love that he does like, I promise you that. I promise you that. I promise you that. He just says that over and over again. It's like when he has nothing factual, he just, I promise you that. Well, that's nice. I promise you that. But you're a pathological liar. So it doesn't make any sense. It's a very weird right wing psychology of the Trump cult that they know they're telling lies. They don't care. But then when someone else tells a lie, they get, oh, God, I'm done it. Oh, God, ah. It's like these weird like contradictions in their brain. Instead of just dealing with them maturely, they just get more and more crazy and stupid. It's just like, huh? Like, what are you saying? What are you actually saying?
25 to 125 people. The algorithm's going to bury this like they bury everything else. So if this ends up being a short video, people, it's because it's hard to get excited about something that no one's going to see. And I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm not. This is something that I'm doing because I feel passionate about it.
So you're a passionate right-wing extremist, and you want to get congratulated? Oh no, we're not going to get 1 million views. If I was talking about Diddy and attracting the racist and getting people all riled up, then I'd be getting make money. But I have hatred for Zora. How will I survive? How will I live? I don't know, from the stolen funds. Like, this guy conned several women out of thousands and thousands of dollars. He's like, you should feel sorry for me. I'm very noble and altruistic. How? In what moronic alternate universe are you a hero? Oh, but the algorithm will bury me. Really? Really? This has, of this recording, 566 views. It's been 2 days. This was not buried. There are so many YouTube channels that barely get 18 views on any video. You're looking to get almost any views on many videos. Like, I just have a new channel. I'm trying to get subscribers to sub there. It's hard to get views on any channel or any video particularly, but it's like, oh, I'm crying about Mundani. I need to get 2 million views. It's all a conspiracy. Bro, you're not innocent. You're a thug and a criminal and a liar and a fraud and an idiot. And it's like, he actually said at one point, it's like, oh, you put this to the AI. What would the AI tell you? I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Now, all these Trump people are citing the AI, right? Even though sometimes the AI tells them what seems pretty obvious to most people, like, yeah, Trump is hiding the Jeffrey Epstein files. Even Grok admits this. They're like, I love you, Trump. I love you. I love you and Epstein. Oh, no, I hate Epstein. I hate Diddy. I love Trump. Even though Trump likes Diddy. Like, how do you maintain cognitive consistency for 3 seconds? I don't know. I don't know.
What do you have as a country? 7% of the votes cast in the 2020 election were checked for fraud. But they will tell you that there was no fraud in that election.
Yes, but again, none of this makes any sense for a Trumper, which he is, caught red-handed. So it's like, if elections have no validity, then Trump is not really the president. That just follows logic. So why complain about election fraud? You don't care. You still recognize Trump as the legitimate president. Why? Based on what? If the conspiracy they wanted Mamdani to win, why did they let Trump win? How does that work? How do you make sense of that? I don't know. But unlike certain people, I literally have to get ready for work. I just want to do this quick response to, oh, by the way, I said, oh, this will be a short video. It's over 30 minutes. Like, can this guy, he seems to have the Aaron Smith-Levin disease. Can he stop lying for 1 day? Can he just go 1 day without telling lies? I'd like to see that. I'd love to see that. I really would.